Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about the vintage Magic the Gathering market and to talk about if it's really as dead as everybody says. I think it is not. That is a spoiler for the rest of the video. You can switch off the video now, please don't. I got a couple of more things to say about that. I looked through some vintage cards of mine. Here's some Legends cards, and you will see some different other sets later in the pile, and we're gonna just have a look through them. Really nice, cool cards. I still need to sort them. I need to I need to find a binder for my Legends cards. Nice play sets here. I think I've showed these before, but I still enjoy them a lot, and I want to actually get a few more Legends cards in the future. But I had a look at some Legends cards online, and I'm not... beautiful playset here of Field of Dreams. I love that Enchant World. I love that card. I know it has lost some value, and that is a bit of a problem with the discussion we're gonna have as well, but still beautiful card. But let me focus, folks. I am not a market watch guy. I think others can do that better than I can, but I do watch certain cards on certain websites. Cards like this, Sword of the Ages. I really want to get two more. And they've been around 100, 150 bucks for quite a while, and then they dropped to like 80, 90, and I think they're around 100. Beautiful Xira Arien has been reprinted recently, of course, not worth a lot, but the original is still awesome. Some Flesh and Blood cards in here. The Heart of Fyendal and the Vestige of Soul. I like those as well. I think these cards, some of them look pretty awesome, especially this one. I pulled that one. Great Library of Solana with a little... homage to the Library of Alexandria, I think. Cards like this as well, Metal Worker. They used to be like almost 200 bucks, around 200. I think my price point for these was 200 bucks. I think I even made a video about that. I should have waited. Lion's Eye Diamond was at 500-600. Now it's back to like 300. Silver Queen has lost a lot of value. These cards have gotten cheaper, true. But is the vintage market dead because these cards have gotten cheaper? Or is this the moment where you have a lot of opportunity in the market? I think the latter. I think... there is a lot of opportunity in the market. And again, I'm not a market watch guy, but I... keep track of cards I want to buy, especially like, I want to buy an unlimited Fast Bond. I want to buy an unlimited copy artifact, whatever, to complete my playset. Beautiful holiday card. It's made in the middle of the summer, so forget about that one. I'm drifting off. Let's focus our train of thoughts here. So, some examples. You saw them. Some cards that were very expensive have gotten a lot cheaper. Still, those cards are not readily available on the market, and if you look for them in good condition, a Vesuvian Doppelganger Unlimited is still setting you back a couple of $100, probably like 200 bucks, 250. If it's like a near mint one, 300. You see them on official stores for that kind of money still, because those stores of course have bought them for a certain amount and they are the last to lower the prices. You might get it a lot cheaper here and there if you look, especially on platforms like Card Market or TCG Player or something like that. But the high-end cards, folks, I of course am looking at cards. Like I really wanted to see if I can get a more expensive card after having not gotten anything expensive throughout the whole year. I told you that before as well, for my Unlimited collection or for my Arabian Night collection, because I'm working actively on both of those. Legends I pick up here and there if I can. I really want to get like the Dark as well, but let's talk about the Dark in a second. The Unlimited cards, if you look at a Chaos Orb, if you look at a Force Field, they are still like 500-600 bucks for a Force Field. They're still like 1,000 to 1,500 for a good Chaos Orb, and they are not readily available. There's always like the same ones. There's a couple of played ones for like 1,100-1,200, and then there's this good one signed here and there, and I'm not really looking for signed Unlimited because all my Unlimited cards are unsigned and clean, and I would like to have like a clean set without signatures. Same goes for cards like Moxes. I'm still looking for those as well, of course. I got mine, but yeah, if there's an opportunity, of course, yeah, it might be interesting. And upgrade the quality of one of my Moxes maybe, and getting rid of the other one or whatever. Those are not that you can get them still for a nice Mox jet. You still pay like 3,300 bucks. It's not that the market has collapsed or anything. Everything is like steady, and the lower tier cards are getting a little more cheap, but relatively. If you look at their price point, then it's not that they have like lost value completely relatively to the original price point. That's what I wanted to say. So there is opportunity because stuff has gotten cheaper, especially the lower tier cards, which have not collapsed but are reasonably priced now. Again, nothing compared to a couple of years ago, but still. Dual lands as well, for example, cards like that. And the high-end cards are still very expensive. It's interesting to see. And there are not a lot of them out there. And there have been collections that have been liquidated with like good cards. I see those selling for a lot of money. Like I saw like a Mox Sapphire in excellent condition sell for I think almost 5,000 bucks, something like that. But it was like near mint or something, I don't know, which still might be considered a good price. Not graded, it was raw, but okay. Saw a couple of good Time Twisters sell, because that's the only Power 9 I'm missing, so I probably can't afford that, but I'm keeping an eye on it. So yeah, it's not that those don't sell, and they all sell around 5.5 for good ones, up to 7.5 for very good to excellent ones, and I haven't seen a near mint one in like a year or two. It's crazy. And then I'm talking about unlimited. Alpha, of course, there's been a lot more alpha on the market, because I think these are very much tailored towards the high-end collector, and some of those high-end collectors have left the market. We talked about that before as well, but it's not that those sell really quickly, because if you pay like 2,000-3,000 for a rare because it's alpha, but you're a player, then it's probably more convenient for you to get an unlimited Mox for the same amount of money. And a lot of people, of course, buy a lot of modern stuff. If you look at Lord of the Rings, which is selling apparently like crazy. Strangely enough, I don't get it, because everybody I'm talking to is telling me they're not buying it for 500 bucks, and I'm not buying it for 400 or 500 bucks. I think it's 450 now, 475 for collector's box over here. Certainly not buying it, but the capital is not flowing into the market as it used to. But still, there is sales. A lot of cards are being sold. You know what I mean. I think there is a lot of sales going on. So sales activity going on. And then, for example, I looked at the Dark. And those cards are relatively cheap, of course. And I am trying to complete my set. It's not a big set, and I'm missing some of the heavy hitters. I got some of the heavy hitters as well. So I got the Preacher and so on. And I got the Psychic Elegy and these kind of cards. It's probably easier for me to just buy a complete set. And there have been a couple for like 800 bucks for a good set, and 850, 1,000, 1,100 bucks for a near mint set. Probably very convenient to just get one of those. And then I always doubt, do I get Chaos Help for the same amount of money or whatever. If I can spend it, which is not the case still, but I'm trying to cater to that, trying to save up for something, just to add a heavy hitter to my collection once more. Been adding a couple of nice unlimited rares recently, so you saw that. Those sets are selling. There were like 4 or 5 sets I was looking at a certain vendor, and then like 2 sets at another vendor. And the near mint sets for $1,000, they all have sold. They're all gone. And the same goes for like high-end raw cards of the dark. Like Goblin Wizard dropped from 130 euros to like 80, bam, gone. So it's not that you can pick them up, that easily, or that you can wait to pick them up. So it's kind of strange to me, because everybody says, yeah, the market is flat, and it's more or less flat, a little down here, a little up there, maybe, it is what it is, but there is still a lot of movement, and there's still a lot of cards that are actually selling. So there are still a lot of cards that are actually selling. It's interesting. So I'm wondering how you experience this. Is it the same for you? Do you get like a lot of cards that are really cheap? I got some nice unlimited rares for like $50, which normally have been around 80, 90. Is it that you see sales going on, starting up again? Has it not slowed down? I think it has slowed down, but I think it's picking up again. It's weird, and I see a lot of money flowing into other TCGs as well, so there is capital going back into the market, in my opinion. So people seem to have money again. Let me know in the comments, please. I know this has been a long rambling video, and some of you like it, some of you may not, but let me know in the comments what you think about this. It's very interesting to me, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and if I should make a move on some cards I really still want, or if I should try to make a move on those cards quicker. If I can't, I can't. It is what it is. I hope I get them one day, but if I can, then I rather snipe at certain cards than at others, because those are more iconic to me, and I have them in my collection, so I can cross them off the list. Let me know in the comments, please, if you get any experience and any knowledge to share about this. Would be awesome, folks. That was it for today. Very long ramble. It's a question that I'm trying to figure out while I'm talking to you, and that's okay. Then you can follow my thought process. I would love to know what you think, like I said. And I also want to thank my viewers, of course. I think at the end of a video, if you're still here, our code word is Yoda for the comments, then I know you finished watching the video. Just leave a comment, add Yoda to it, and then I know enough. But I want to thank you, the viewers, for watching this video. I don't want to watch you, no worries. No giggities here. I want to thank also the subs, of course, very faithful. Not a lot of movement on the channel. We discussed this recently as well. It's totally fine, but the ones that are here to stay, it seems, even if I sometimes take a day or two for another video. That's okay. You're not going anywhere, and I appreciate that. And I, of course, want to thank the Patreons. It's definitely with your support, with all your support, that this channel can stay independent and I can say whatever the fuck I want here, which is something I appreciate a lot. Stay healthy, folks. I have to catch my breath now. Stay frosty. And I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Code word Yoda. Bye.